Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to a little update video. I've mentioned in a number of videos that, you know, my basic plans for FM18, but I wanted to make a sort of a video that I could just point people to and say, this is my plans, and give you even a schedule. I'm actually going to do a schedule where I promise things, which always goes well. So, right, here we go. So the main save on FM18 is going to be the return of the Journeyman, but this time it's Journeyman worldwide. I have to say it like I said it like that once, and now it's just gonna have to deal with that forever. And that's gonna start on the game release. What's that? 4th of November, and that's gonna be like an ongoing big long save like Journeyman, but we're gonna try and take it up a notch, a little bit more fun stuff. Like if you were watching the beginning of the Journeyman, you'll know all the funny skits and silly stuff that I used to do at the beginning, bringing all that back and everything like that for FM18. Travelling to some weird and wonderful countries, which should be amazing. So that's going to be the main save. But there is going to be a second concurrent save that's going to be more like a sort of standard one club lower in the English league. So maybe a conference team, or even a conference South or North team, or a League 2 team, and just manage them normally and just have a bit of fun, taking, you know, building a story off the team we have and everything. And that'll run on the game's launch at the same time. And so the Journeyman will be 5 days a week. So it'll be Monday to Friday at 7 PM. And then the Journeyman, that's the Journeyman. And then the second save, the lower league save, as we'll call it, that's going to be 3 times a week. I haven't got particular days, but it's going to be sort of Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, or something like that, split evenly over the week. So they're the 2 main saves. But along with that, my plan is to do a bunch of experiments. I'm going to try and aim for 1 experiment a week. Sometimes just silly little fun stuff, or interesting signings or whatever, or replacing managers, or bringing in new players, or, you know, just fun little ones, or some more in-depth ones like I did before 500 Years in the Future, creating the world's best player. I'd like to do that again, but maybe with a defender or goalkeeper or something like that. And just doing some really sort of silly, really interesting experiments that could be really entertaining, or just might be like, oh, okay, that happened, that was expected, that sort of thing. So they're going to be my main sort of branches to FM18, but I'm also doing, once the game is released, a sort of probably 5-ish parts, and it's basically going to be a tutorial for the game. So if you're newer to the game, or you haven't played it for a few years, it's going to be like a refresher course from everything from loading up your first game to selecting which leagues you want, the database size, because for newbies that's confusing, and then taking a basic look at the squad screen, what all the things matter, how the tactics work. I'm not going to teach people how to do tactics. That's something you need to learn on your own as you go, because I'm rubbish at it, so it would be pointless me teaching you. But just little sort of fun things like that, and then sort of showing you the different options and stuff like that, how much you can get your assistant to do, and also talking through the new stuff in the game, the new scouting system and stuff like that, which I'm going to do a separate video on, by the way. Now there's like 3 videos released, I might do a sort of chat about the new features and everything like that. So that's going to happen as well. That's going to be a 5-part series, and then there's going to be all sorts of just random Football Manager stuff in between. Just a random guide or tutorial or something like that, how to download face packs, you know, that sort of stuff is also going to be coming once the game's released. And then before the game's released, obviously the beta comes out 2 weeks before, we're going to be managing on behest of Cardiff Met Uni themselves, because they asked me to manage their team. And like, if an actual team asks you to manage them on Twitter, you kind of got to say yes. So we're returning to Cardiff Met Uni for a 2-week save. In the beta, we're just going to have a bit of fun, reunite with the legendary Harry Owen when he's back young and all that sort of stuff. And it won't be too much fluff on that series. That's going to be more about learning how all the new systems, how FM18 works, and all the different changes and stuff like that. So, yeah, and that's just Football Manager. Obviously, beside Football Manager, we've got Motorsport Manager continuing, Darkest Dungeon continuing, and any more other series that I'm enjoying or something like that. And especially after the initial release of FM18 calms down a bit, what I might do is I want to stream more, try and get it up to at least 2 times a week streaming, and doing not just Football Manager, but doing some XCOM streams, maybe some Darkest Dungeons, or just other games, other random stuff like that. So, yeah, there's my plans for FM18, just set out in 1 video. Look, I've managed to actually keep this under 5 minutes, which, you know, I'm proud of myself, pat on my back for that. Normally I could waffle about for 15 minutes, but there you go. So, let me know if you're looking forward to it, excited about it and stuff like that. There's still time to tell me in the comments which lower league English team you want me to pick up to as our second series and stuff like that. So give me the reasons why I should support your team in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next videos. Bye bye.